Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Green, and we are back here in Hytale. I've been hanging out here actually under the sky because it's really pretty. Um, I just got done watching an episode of TV and waiting for this stuff to smelt. Oh, wait, hang on. This stuff to smelt. Here it is. It took forever. Like, I don't know what the actual smelt time is, but I swear it's like almost 30 seconds an ingot or something. It takes a while. Anyway, we are gonna go on a nice little adventure today. Tomorrow when we sleep. But I didn't want to waste any daytime, so we're still kind of making sure everything's good here. Turn that on. Trying to get everything set up and ready to go on a nice little trip. Apparently we can't open that there. I need to go out to the blue biome. I think we actually have one on the map. Yep, right up here we actually have a couple. That one's a little small. If we go up that way, we can hit this orange spot, which might actually have a village. Oh, which way do we go? I say we go for this one. And if nothing else, we can run around up this way and then bring it back around or something. I don't know. This place looks really cool. Like, it's kind of neat how it's like a completely circled in lake. Maybe it's actual ocean, I don't know. I don't know how deep it is. It doesn't even look like frozen or anything. But, yeah, let's go ahead and set one of these up here. And there we go. That way we can see that way. Alright, I'm gonna go and sleep. I think we got everything we need, honestly. We got to craft ourselves some iron tools. We got a full set of copper armor. We got our crossbow, which is good. I think maybe the only thing we can do is a couple of repair kits, but ugh. Should we take one? I mean, that wasn't really a question, I guess, right? Alright, we got two. Let's grab one more stack of arrows. Oh, that's cool. It went straight in there. And yeah, honestly, we're probably good to go. So let's run out this way. It's out north, I guess. It's a mouse. I think we already got his memory. Yeah, I was able to drop off the memories last time right before I ended. I almost forgot. The memories pile up, honestly, and you only get 48, so it's kind of like an inventory of its own. So if you don't take care of emptying them out, then it can become a problem. I don't hear the Hytale music come on very often. It's really quiet. Like, I got it turned down kind of low, but like still it just doesn't seem like it turns on very often. Is that it's a little camp. It's probably some of the blue and green guys, huh? I don't know what to call them. They look like trolls. Like, I know they have a name. I just haven't learned it. What are you called? I'm not gonna be able to get close enough to see them. Trork Brawler. another guy over here we can use our super move on. You're not a guy with wolves? Give me the carrot. Not falling for your trap. I don't see anybody else. That sounded like glass. See, these barrels and crates don't often have stuff in them. What in the... Huh? An old... Is this a decoration? Can't click it. That's a decoration. That's cool. I don't think I've ever found one of those. Anyway, yeah, the crates and the barrels. They don't usually have anything like super good in them, but they do tend to have like hides and stuff. So, breaking the barrels and the crates are usually a pretty good idea. Berries. Right, I'm going this way. Stop jumping everywhere. I got a really bad habit of just jumping. Ooh. Is something else? What are you? Just like a broke down bridge or like part of a structure or what? I don't know if I've seen one of these before. Ah! Alright. Over this way a little bit more. Should be able to see the blue here pretty soon. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's a bear. There we go. That's why you bring the crossbow. Honestly, could have brought a bear trap. Probably been more useful. Give me your leather. Dang. Dude was a little tough. Oh, you're so cute. I'm sorry. I had to murder your parents. Is that... I think I see blue. Yep. There's blue over there. These potatoes? That's cool. What? Oh, you're not gonna stop me. Heh. It's my potato. See, this blue biome is just so pretty, but I don't know if I would ever really want to actually build in here for real. I don't know, maybe one of these worlds. I just feel like it's such a contrast. But it would be fun to build in. But I also feel like there's a good amount of more hostiles in this biome. But maybe I'm incorrect on that one. Alright, So I need to get a bunch of the wood, at least 100. Some of the fruit wouldn't be bad. These trees are so satisfying to cut down. Alright, we got 72 already. Not bad. Try to find another big one here. And then we need to get some of the azure kelp. So that way, whenever we get all the requirements to be able to make the portals, we can go ahead and make ourselves some portals. Pretty sure the two main things you need for the portals is the blue logs and the blue kelp. And I just saw some kelp right back over there. I'm gonna grab it. Woohoo! Nice. Grab a few crystals. These mushrooms look like they're made out of plastic. I don't know why, but they do. They look like plastic lollipops or something. Like I don't know. They look like some decorative like lights or something that you'd put in your yard. They don't look like mushrooms. They're pretty, but they don't look like mushrooms. Hopefully that's enough blue stuff. At least in the way of the wood, yeah. It's gotta be enough wood for right now. Grab a little bit of the kelp. Maybe a few more of the crystals. And then head back around and just see what else we can find on our way. We got a little bit more inventory, obviously. We got our backpack that's been increased. But we could walk up to here. Let's keep going a little bit north, finish up the blue biome, and see what's on the other edge of this. If there's a good amount of quartz, because this looks like one of those quartz yield biomes, that like there's quartz everywhere. I think that's what it's called. Is it not quartz? No, it's marble. That's what it is. Marble and chalk. We can find some marble. I wouldn't mind salvaging some of that for potential future use in a build. I really don't have a palette picked out for our next, like for my build that I want to do in this world. Keep trying to say for my next. It's for this world, but it's a brand new world, and I've been playing in another world for the past, couple months or whatever since the game came out. Oh! Just don't panic. Just back up slowly and kill it. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go hit this orange real quick a little bit. Did we like completely miss that? Like, how did we miss? No, I walked through it. And what's over there? That looks different though, right? Okay, now we're going north. Stay on mission. Get distracted. There's a new fish. They also added gold into like rivers and other bodies of water. It seems like pretty much anywhere where there's a good amount of water, you can find like chunks of calcite that have gold in them. And I feel like that was part of the second update. Could have been part of the first update, who knows? I don't know. Woo. Alright, go back down this way. I think you need 2 of the kelp and 8 logs for each 2 portals, so we already have enough to make at least a few different portals to get ourselves started. And honestly, you don't need a crazy amount of portals playing this game. Just honestly 6 to 8 of them give you a good amount of, like, you know, to warp around to different areas. Oh, are we getting out of the blue? Oh, there's a little bit more over here. Should probably load this thing if I'm holding it, right? Also haven't eaten in a while. We need to add the thing to where I can switch. So, see, my crossbow's loaded. We go eat and go back. It's not loaded anymore. I'm hoping they change that. It's just a cave. Yeah, cave. Okay, keep going north. Is that marble? I think it's marble. A little hut? Looks like a little house. Free bear trap? Aha, let's get a bear trap. Found one like almost exactly like this earlier. Yes, there's marble. Well, this looks like chalk, actually. It's marble? That's chalk. Marble is chalk. Where's the marble? There's some marble. Whoa. There's some regular pigs. There we go. That's what the marble looks like. Okay. I'm gonna find myself a nice little chunk of this marble, and I am gonna mine it out. Alright, we pretty much busted out this pickaxe here. I got about 30 left. I got close to, what, 4? Yeah, I was gonna say I got close to 500, but not quite. But it's a decent amount. We got enough of the blue wood. We got enough of the kelp. We got a little bit of extra wood. I ran around the forest. Will you shush? I'm trying to have a conversation, and I can't zoom still. So I think we got enough stuff to probably start heading back. Alright, we got back here. I got a backpack full of stuff. Actually, probably more stuff than I can carry. So away that. We don't have everything in here. But we did get ourselves a good amount of marble. Got ourselves some more wood. And this map is kind of cool. Like, I want to be able to place that on here, but it's not going to let me. And there's, like, no real cool place that's going to let me do it, right? That's kind of alright, right? Put it there for now. It looks alright. So, the plan for next time is definitely doing some farming. I want to set up the farmer's bench. I want to get ourselves a nice little crop area, like a temporary one, set up somewhere around here. And the rain looks pretty cool. Like it's got this whole nice foggy atmosphere. And we got ourselves a bear trap, so we can start carrying that around. I'm actually going to keep that in my backpack in case we need it while we're out, because bears are, they're not that difficult, but they are a little annoying, especially if you run into a couple of them like right next to each other. So until we get a handle on that. But this is kind of the best thing ever about this. So like you guys can see how big this inventory is. Like it just keeps getting bigger, obviously, and it's gonna count in basically everything that I have within the area. So you got the metals that are over here. I don't know what the actual limit on it is. It's like 10 to 15 blocks though. So, but it's a lot of fun to have that mod. It's definitely one that I would recommend highly. Probably amongst the top like 3, next to the I Spy one as well, the one that lets you see what every block is doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more off-camera kind of resource gathering here and there. Do another half hour to an hour's worth of work before we start the next episode here in a couple days probably. But for now, let me turn this around so I can look at you. For now, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna squat down on the ground and say goodbye, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. If you want to go ahead and leave a comment, give me some ideas for a palette on a house, like a block palette, a few different types of blocks you guys like using. I'm honestly kind of up in the air myself. I don't really have any actual idea of what I want to do for a house in this world. So I did a marble house in the first world, and then we did like a dark volcanic rock house in the second world that we played in. So honestly, something maybe like cottagey or like a ranch style or something wooden. So we haven't done anything really with much wood other than like in the floors. So give me some ideas. Throw a comment, throw a like, sub, share, drink water, and I'll see you guys next time.